If you guys were unaware of this, you will be aware today. I am a huge Dongua fan. I think Chinese animation has been killing it, knocking it out the park since about 2018. And that's when I really started watching and really tapping into the Dongua scene. You see, I like animation from all over the world, not just like North America or Japan, for example. I think some of the things happening in Europe is really dope, and I've even seen a lot of smaller countries put out really cool projects that I think are worth seeing. But today we're focusing on Danhua. Back in about 2018, 2019, I started to really get into them like Scissor 7. I fell in love with Scissor 7. I thought it was incredible. Neja, the movie, I thought was like almost like this Chinese Pixar film with incredible mythology, incredible animation, incredible combat, and good humor. And this year on my birthday, 2025, February 24th, my girlfriend and I watched Neja 2, and we were blown out the water. We thought it was really good. And from there, it was over. Fog Hill of Five Elements, 100,000 Bad Jokes, The Wind Guardians, New Gods, Yang Xian, Legend of Deification, White Snake, Big Fish and Begonia, New Gods, Neja Reborn, you name it. I'm a Danhua fan. I'm completely initiated. This review is about The Legend of Hei 2. There is Season 1, which you should watch, then the first film, then Season 2 before you watch this one. But I want to do a little review here and tell you guys about it, and I don't want to get into major spoilers, so it's going to be a more generalized kind of conversation without me getting into specifics. But boy, that was a phenomenal film. The Legend of Hei Danhua series, movie, and TV show are my favorite Danhua that's out right now, ongoing, if you will. So the synopsis for this film is Wuxian, Xiao Hei's teacher, is framed when humans attacked one of the elfin guilds. Spirits, if you will, is another translation you can use, and they kill all the elfins, further fanning the war between humans and spirits, elfins. Liu, Wuxian's last disciple, and our main character, Xiao Hei, his current disciple, try to absolve him, prove his innocence before the peace between the two races turn into all-out war. Throughout the film, they try to find evidence, they get into fights, come up with plans, schemes, and machinations in order to prove their master's innocence and clear his name. Just to give some people who don't know anything about this some context, elfins, spirits if you will, are kind of like this natural phenomenon that exists in the world where they can transform into humans. They generally have powers and abilities, and humans used to worship them. But as we have grown as a species, as a race, technology, cutting down trees, not having a harmonious relationship with nature, things between humans and elfins got pretty testy. Now there are tons of humans who don't know elfins exist. And elfins and humans are very similar from the standpoint of, while there's way less elfins, they are a lot stronger on average, but we have more numbers and we have technology. And elfins can be really evil, really, really righteous, or somewhere in the middle. The same way humanity can be pieces of shit, humanity can be great, or somewhere in the middle. The two races, the two realms, are not that different, but there is a fragile peace and a conflict brewing. And because humans attacked this elfin guild, essentially it's making war between the two factions possible, and that's not what we want. The animation is absolutely stunning and out of this world. Incredible, insane, over the top action, combat scenes, just seamless, smooth transitions, just absolutely gorgeous from top to bottom. Like, I can't say enough about it. From a story standpoint, I think it's a great follow-up and simultaneously sets up more greatness to come. The next film, or season 3, is going to be absolutely lit. I think it has excellent world building and lore expansion. I think it nails one of the most important things to me, because when I consume media, whether I'm listening to something, reading something, watching something, or playing something, it's usually the characters. The characters are the thing that move me the most. Right after that is plot and subplots. I still think lore and world building and all of those things are important, but I'm a character guy. Xiaohei's character growth and compatibility growth was so excellent to see. How his views have changed and grown as he's been training under Wuxian. Liu Wei's trauma and pain and the things that she had to overcome and how she has to kind of, reconcile with what humanity may have done to her and some of her people, yet is still kind of fighting to keep the peace between the two races, I thought was extremely powerful. Seeing more elfins and more other characters that we hadn't seen before was really cool. I thought Zhu Lao was hilarious, and I love Nezha so much. Nezha is kind of like, in my opinion, and I'm sorry if I'm wrong about this, it's kind of like Sun Wukong, or like maybe like Zeus or Hercules, a character in mythology that is spoken about enough and people kind of remix them and tailor suit them to be in their story. This is probably my favorite version of Nezha that I've seen, and he's so strong. He's hilarious. Him and Wuxian were just playing games. He was kind of not taking anything seriously because he has so much confidence in his own strength and ability and know-how that no matter what, everything will be all right, and I think that's a great flex. He'd be aura farming too sometimes. Wuxian, and I guess if you've seen it in English, you might know him as Infinity, was his usual awesome, hands-throwing, beautiful, sexy, stoic self. And I really enjoy the antagonists. I don't want to really speak about them too much just because I think you need to see this for yourself. But if you're going to get into this, you want to watch season 1, you want to watch the first movie, you want to watch season 2, and then you want to watch the second movie. I might actually be able to show you guys a link to my older video from about 4 years ago as of this recording that kind of explains the Legend of Hei series a little bit, maybe towards the end of the video. But yeah, in conclusion, it's a 10 out of 10 film. It's the best movie I've seen this year, and I've seen a few movies. I've seen Weapons, Nezha 2, which was winning. Nezha 2 is like just like a 9.5 to me. Like, it's so good, but like it's my second favorite movie of the year. I've seen Superman, I've seen Sinners, and there's probably like 1 or 2 that I'm forgetting, but I think this is easily the best movie I've seen of 2025, and I don't think I'm going to see a better film for the year. So please go out and check it out, see it, and if you can't watch it in theater, maybe when it comes out on DVD and or Blu-ray or maybe on streaming, go give it a watch. You will not be disappointed. Dongua is truly amazing, and not gonna lie to you, in terms of animation, China might be on top right now. They just might be.